Hello, welcome to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League and the long-awaited return of our BTCC GR4 Championship. Now, the last round, which was round 4, was well before Christmas, so it's been several weeks since this championship was running last, and so really glad to be back actually here in the WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca circuit in the west coast of the United States, 2.2 mile anti-clockwise circuit. This is round 5 of the championship, and as I say, finally got there. We've had a lot of cancellations, a lot of obviously we had the break as well for Christmas, etc. Since then we've had a few sort of people that have been not available, etc. Anyway, lots of different reasons, but these guys have finally made it here. This is actually the warm-up act to the main event, a Sunday league, who are also here at Laguna Seca on Sunday. So this is, as I say, this is the championship, the Wednesday night championship or Tuesday night championship. Let's get these days right. Even I'm forgetting when it was, but this is normally the one that I'm in, but I wasn't actually present on this one, so I won't be here in this round. So 3 races. This is race 1, 3 15-minute races, and just to recap, tyre situation is 1 soft, 2 mediums to be run in whichever order you wish. So I won't go through the points now. I'll do them next time out. So I think without further ado, I think we've waited long enough anyway, haven't we? Let's get this race, this first race underway. Let's get through this grid. So on pole position, we've got Motorstorm Hero. We've got second place, Stormfly. Grasshopper in third place is kind of a wild card that's come in just to help out, make up the numbers. Grasshopper, one of our League of Champions drivers. We've got Osman in fourth. We've got Brian Moncani fifth. Mystic Clegg, another one that's come in to kind of help us out, in sixth. Willard in seventh. GMAC in eighth. Upper Million in ninth. Archer 10th. And Expendit, another one that's come in to make up the numbers, in 11th place. So 11 cars here for this round. And, well, let's get this underway. Here we go as they come round this final corner towards the start and finish. This is a pretty short circuit, 2.2 mile, as I say, but very narrow, and got to be very, very precise around here as Motorstorm now comes down to this tight double apex, turn 1 and turn 2. Looks like they're all through here nicely. Remember, it's all Mazdas in this championship, between the Mazda 3s and the Atenzas. So we'll see them all come through and out the other side. So Motorstorm then in the Atenza, the Valvoline Atenza, leading Stormfly in second place. Up now towards this little tricky left-hander, not much in it, but you at them curbs, and you'll know about it for sure. So we see Grasshopper who's joined us here in the standard stock livery there, and then Osman in that Napa Mazda 3, Brian Moncani behind him, Mystic Clegg, the Pertec Atenza. Probably a small gap back then to Willard. I've got to say thank you for the sharing the replays. My absence. Upper Million 8th, Archer 9th, GMAC in 10th. He's gone back, hasn't he, GMAC? He must have had a problem somewhere. It's on the medium tyres, so maybe like the others are on soft, so he started on the mediums. Bendex has just taken GMAC actually down the inside at turn 1, so Bendex, or Bendit I should say, I got it wrong, Expendit, up to 10th. It's not a tongue twister at all, is it? But Motorstorm and Stormfly, so the tall Storms are, he's runs off wide to Motorstorm. That's going to surely allow Stormfly to have a little look, although Storm just managed to defend. Oh, he didn't there at that point to the left, went a bit wide, didn't he, Motorstorm? Let's have a quick look. So we see him go off here, just at that curb. I think it's that curb, them big high sausage curbs is what we all talking about, and managed to keep it going. It was on the inside, but did he then run it a bit wide? I think he did here. A little switch back from, oh yeah, they just have a little double tap of the brake there, didn't he? Motor Storm allowed Stormfly through, so Stormfly then towards the corkscrew for the second time. He throws the car off as Brian Moncani's just found out, and Grasshopper going backwards in 5th place now. Brian's just had a little moment there through the corkscrew. That's going to allow Grasshopper down the inside. Nice move, but now he's going to be on the outside, so Brian's going to have that place back. He does. So a little battle here. Mystic Clegg's close behind as well. So Grasshopper going to have another go up here. At the final corner he does the inside of Brian Moncani, and he gets 4th place with Mystic Clegg now right up behind Brian as well. Willard and Up a Million just watching on behind as Mystic Clegg. You can't go out there. You can, but you might not. You might be ending up somewhere else. Still battling it, Brian Moncani and Grasshopper down here at turn 1s and 2, and the little doors open there for Mystic Clegg, and Grasshopper runs wide, but still stays in 5th place. So Brian Moncani finally clears Grasshopper. He's now pulling away in 4th. He's on the soft tyres. Grasshopper is on the mediums, mind you, so that's part of the reason why he's got quite as much pace. And Up a Million and Willard, 7th and 8th, has got themselves onto the back of the 3 ahead of them. So this is now a 5-car train coming through the little dip and up the other side, up this, Mystic Clegg running wide, up this really high incline to then drop it back down through the corkscrew down the other side, or makes your stomach go at that point, through the dip and down the corkscrew. Lovely piece of track, but imagine driving it, my goodness me. So let's see how our battle at the front is getting on, and well, Stormfly's now just getting away from Motor Storm. This is what we're familiar with, aren't we, in this championship, if we can remember that far back, for many weeks it was. It's been a great little championship, hasn't it? It's just a shame that it's been a while since we've witnessed this round. But I mean, there's no excuse for the drivers not to be refreshed, focused for this, is there really? For having about 6 weeks off. So Motor Storm Hero trying everything he can to try and get onto the back of Stormfly, but it's looking strong at the moment. Let's go on board with Stormfly. See, heads around this left-hander up under the bridge, staying to the right-hand side, using all the curb all the way up. But then this little dip can throw you a little bit, lose a little bit careful, use all the runoff on the right-hand side, up towards the corkscrew, absolutely blind as you can see, nothing there, and then like a roller coaster here, is like coming off the edge of a cliff down the other side, and then this kind of long left-hander. Make sure you don't run it too wide into the sand there, up towards the final corner past pit entrance, and then second gear into the final corner. A little moment there biting that curb, but he's managed to hold it fine. So there's half a lap of Laguna Seca, as we see Motor Storm Hero now getting away from Osman, who's got himself up to 3rd. Now what can he do? Can Osman get onto the back of the 2 Storms ahead of him? Can he create a storm by mixing it up in there with the 2? Runs wide though, easily done there. Easily done everywhere around here. I mean, as I say, the runoff is the sand. So, apart from the piece up the hill, it's about the only kind of actual proper runoff you've got in the entire circuit, I think. So Osman then in 3rd place, being chased down by Brian. Brian Moncani, it does look like he's got some pace in that Atenza. It does look like he's closing in on Osman as well. So Brian's looks like he's not settling for 4th. Certainly going to be looking for podium place. He's 7 minutes in, so almost halfway through this first race. Up towards the final corner, Brian is definitely on it and means business here. No, Brian Moncani, if you've been watching my Sunday Championship, the Porsche series, you will know that he's quick in pretty much anything he sits in. So it's no surprise to see him attacking for podium. Fourth place for Brian then, Grasshopper there in fifth place. I thank him for joining us here, helping us out as a bit of a wild card. He's kind of on his own a bit now. Willard, up a million still going for it. It's been like this pretty much from the start between these two, 6th and 7th. Two Mazda 3s. Well, no, actually it's not two Mazda 3s, is it? The Mazda 3 and then the Tenza battling it out here for the middle of the pack positions. The other side now, as I was pausing, hesitating there because I thought Up a Million was going to have a go, and he might have a go up here. Went the corkscrew, and he's got to be a bit careful. Well, he did think about it. I think he was going to go for it, wasn't he? And then he kind of backed off a little bit. Paul's teammate actually, so just backed off a little bit. I thought he was going to go for it there, but then he decided against it. That has allowed Willard just to pull away a little bit, so a couple of car lengths further ahead of Up a Million now is Willard. There's Grasshopper in the distance. We've got G-Mac in 8th, Archer 9th, Mystic Clegg in 10th, and Mystic Clegg's going backwards. He was up there at the sharp end, wasn't he, at the start of this race, using all of the track and a little bit more at this point, but dropping back in 10th, so sure he's had some issues mid-race, but little three-car battle anyway going on. G-Mac leading it in 8th at the moment, Archer 9th. I'm pretty sure Archer was, I might be wrong, but pretty sure Archer started the championship in a Mazda 3. It's now in the Tenza, so I think it's allowed. I mean, as long as you're in a Mazda, I don't really think it matters what you drive between yourself and your teammate. I don't think his teammate's here anyway, so he had the choice of both cars that has opted for the Atenza around here. 9th, Mystic in 10th, then we got Expendit in 11th. Apologies, because he's a new driver for me. I don't think I've ever covered Expendit, so don't really know too much about him, if I'm honest, and obviously can't get his name right either, so apologies. But he's there in 11th place. Yeah, as our leader, fastest lap as well, 1:27.2 for Stormflight. Hard on the brakes down here. Now let it feed it through, and out the other side at turns 1 and 2. Motorstorm Hero just falling back a little bit now. He's just not quite got the pace in that Atenza to keep with Stormflight at the moment, has he? But I'm sure second will be fine for him. 11 minutes into this race now. So not long to left in this one, as Osman still in third, still being chased by Brian Moncani, although looks like Brian might be suffering a little bit now, perhaps with the tyres. Looks like he's just a little bit further back than where he was when we was last with him. Or he might have had a moment somewhere, in which case slowed him down a bit, but still in fourth nevertheless. And just looks like Osman, though, is getting away from him, and actually Motorstorm Hero looks to be coming back into play for these two, or certainly for Osman. So got many minutes left on this race, 3 or 4 minutes, something like that, and so Osman might have a chance now to get onto the back of Motorstorm. Perhaps Motorstorm Hero's struggling as well. It's got plenty left on those tyres. It's on the mediums, of course. Osman is on the mediums too, so in terms of the compound it's the same. It does look like Motorstorm's just getting back into Osman, although still a healthy gap there that he's got. Runs wide, does Osman, or that might just be the line. Sometimes some people do want to go out wide to then kind of square it off on the exit. Others like to kind of hug that inside all the way round. It might be just the way he did it. Ryan fourth, there's Grasshopper in fifth. Not easy to step into a car maybe that you're not too familiar with. It's brand new, it's out of the box. 52 miles on the clock, so literally that is straight out of the showroom and onto track here for Grasshopper. So to be in fifth place is pretty good, considering he's probably not had any practice whatsoever since he's been here, unlike the other guys who are used to their cars. So fifth for him. Willard in sixth, and look, oh, he might as well have up a million. As this might be one, it might as well be one car. These two have absolutely been together like this from the start, and looks like it's not going to be changing either with 2 minutes left. But up a million just can't quite get enough to get past Willard's. Not really had an opportunity. I mean, a couple of laps. Oh, now there could be an opportunity now because Willard's picked up a second penalty. Now, I'm trying to think where the penalty zone is. Entirely sure. Oh, now here's a chance. So, oh, here is the penalty zone. That's it. Yeah. Oh, well, he's got another lap to do it, so it won't come off until next time. But that's the penalty zone just before the start and finish. So Willard sticking his elbows out, trying to keep up a million behind him, but up a million surely going to have a go down the inside here at turn one, and he does. I think Willard could do about that. He had the better run, the better exit out of the final corner, did up a million. I think Willard had a little moment at the back end of the car that allowed up a million to get close, and he's finally got past him here. A minute to go. Willard with half a second, and well, he's just testing out his suspension as well at that point, seeing what that's like as he jumps across the sand pit. So has Willard got anything else? He's got half a second to take, so not sure he's going to get anything back on up a million. Not now that we're in the last 30 seconds or so. There's G-Mac in 8th, Archer still in 9th, Mystic Clegg in 10th, and X-Bandit in 11th. So let's go back to our leader as he's now on the final. Well, I say the final lap, we'll have one more lap actually. I'm sure they'll all have one more lap, but Stormfly, our leader, and the front runners will have one more lap here around Laguna Seca. So Stormfly then heads across the start and finish to start what will be the final lap. Motorstorm Hero in second, Boxman third, Ryan Moncani fourth, Grasshopper fifth. That might be it. This might be it. The others won't get another lap in, I don't think. Well, they might do. No, up a million, got the 6th place. Willard got the 7th. G-Mac in 8th. Archer will come in 9th place. Mystic Clegg will get 10th. Thanks also for joining us, Mystic. Next Bandit. Thank you also. We'll get 11th place. So it's all down to top 5 now as to what they're going to do. I don't think there's going to be much change actually in position wise, so it's definitely going to be Stormfly. It's going to take victory here in race 1. Been pretty dominant. The Storm Hero was leading it early doors, and then Motorstorm got past, and since then no one could live with him as he comes around the final corner now to take victory. So congratulations to Stormfly here in race 1. Motorstorm will get second. So much in it in the end, but we'll just about get second ahead of Oz in third. Brian will get fourth, just ahead of Grasshopper in fifth. Did have half a second at the end as well, but it made no difference whatsoever. So there's your first race done and dusted here at Laguna Seca. Join me for races 2 and 3 soon. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.